have checked off every item on your to-do list, you have finished all your tasks, and yet, when you finally have a moment for yourself, you feel nothing but peaceful. Instead of rest, you feel restless. As a biomedical engineer and a corporate professional, I spent years treating rest like a reward. Something you only get after work is done, and something at the bottom of your list that quite never gets checked off. The problem? The problem is really the work is never done, is it? If you are a high achiever like me, you know this feeling. You finally stop, but your mind keeps racing. Instead of calm, there is a low-grade hum of anxiety. It's that voice asking, what could I really be doing? Or what's next? I used to finish my day at 5. However, I stay back at the office to finish few other tasks. I used to finish my day at work at 5 p.m. However, can any of us really finish at 5 p.m.? I used to finish my day at the office, and instead of relaxing on my way back home, I would be checking my phone, emails, and messages. The day really didn't count unless I squeezed in one more reply. It's not laziness that makes rest uncomfortable, it's conditioning. So many of us were raised on this idea: don't waste time, or work first, play later. But in adulthood, that later never seemed to arrive. The mindset is an accident. It's often praised in corporate culture. The late nights, the email, on vacation, the hustle, it all gets rewarded. But what we don't realize is that we are trading our health, well-being, and our peace for those gold stars. I remember COVID-19, and during that time, I had opted out to be on site for 3 months instead of switching 1 month with my colleague. I told myself I was being responsible, but I was just simply afraid to rest. Here's the quiet shift I want you to invite to. Rest isn't the opposite of productivity. Rest is the very thing makes your productivity sustainable. Think of a machine. It really needs to cool down to avoid burnout. You are no different. So I began to look into myself and schedule rest like a meeting on the calendar with boundaries. Because if it isn't planned, something else took place. Something that drains you will always take place. 3 gentle practices that make big difference for me. First, micro pause between tasks. Even just for 5 minutes to close your laptop, stretch, or just to look out the window will literally reset your entire system. Second, evening rituals. Lighting a candle, slow down my evening, make a cup of warm tea after dinner. My body now associates those signals winding down. It's a gentle way of saying you can stop now. It's safe to rest. And finally, changing my language. Instead of saying I need rest, I started saying I function better with rest. That reframing turned rest from a guilt-ridden reward into a conscious strategy. I remember the first time I put the rest clock on my calendar. It felt so strange, almost like a silly. I was laughing at myself for a moment. Who does that? I thought to myself. But then I realized I was scheduling everything that drained me. Why wouldn't I schedule something for myself? Something that kept me refueling. And over time, those small pauses didn't make me feel behind. They made me sharper, calmer, and more creative. Rest wasn't stealing from my productivity, it was refueling it. If rest still feels uncomfortable or a little bit wrong, this is the gentle reminder for you. You don't have to earn it. You deserve it because you simply are a human. And when you rest, you aren't simply falling behind. You are realigning. I'll see you next Saturday. Bye-bye.